and welcome to this new series that I'm starting, where I am going to be managing an international team. I haven't done it in FM19 yet, so this is going to be something new for me. I haven't managed an international team for quite a while, and I'm going to call this Hungary for Success, because I'm managing Hungary. Did you see what I did there? It's very good. Yeah. So basically what we're going to do is I'm going to try and build a nation back to where they used to be. So like with Hungary, they've won the Olympic Games, a couple of under 21s, under 19s, and they had a really good team years and years and years ago. So I'm kind of hoping that I can help move the squad back to, you know, regular World Cups and Euros and stuff like that. I'm just kind of hoping that I can influence with my, if you're watching my Director of Football, Nani to Legend save, I'm not a half bad manager. I'm actually higher ranking in that than I am in this. But we are just going to see if we can kind of push on and see if we can get Hungary to something more than just, you know, has-beens. When I got this, when I went through all the yada yada yada, I'm on €13,000 a week. Very delightful. So I haven't really had a look at the squad yet. I do have a different view set up, so it's just going to be kind of everything you really need for, well, everything I think that we're going to need. I probably will make changes to it as I go along, but like for appearances, goals, assists, player of matches, and pass attempts per 90 minutes. I do have second nationalities as well, so when I'm going through looking for Hungarian players, it'll say it over here as well. Our first game isn't until, well, it's not for 73 days in the European League Division C Group 2. That's a mouthful. Where we play Estonia, Finland and Greece. So it's not going to be an easy group, I don't think. I think Greece will definitely be probably... Yeah, Greece are probably the hardest of that, I think. But Finland are quite a good team. Estonia sometimes are good. So basically what we're going to do is I haven't really figured out how I'm going to do this just yet. This is more kind of like I decided to do it 2 days ago. I've set this up and we're just kind of going with the flow, you know? Going with the flow. I have set it up so that the only league that's loaded... So this is what happens when you go away. Like you load something and then you go away for a while. And then when you come back to it, you're like, what? So I've loaded just a bunch of random leagues with Hungary loaded. I will say, like, if I get sacked by Hungary or if we win the World Cup and I decide I've done what I wanted to do with them, it's gone to a different country. This is purely going to be a international managerial save. So it's only going to be national teams. So obviously, if that's not something you're interested in watching, I don't expect you to hang around. I would obviously quite like if you stayed and watched it and kind of let me know, because, like I said, I've not managed an international team for quite a while. But it's going to just be international teams. So like I said, this is Hungary for Success. So it's the name of the series will change over time. So like managing Hungary now, but if I take over, say, Scotland, I'll try and find a new name, kind of a funny punny name, just really a punny name, or same with like Ireland, France, Argentina, Brazil, you know. If I can think of a funny name that goes with it, then we'll make it that. But it's going to be purely international, so it is something that I haven't seen anyone really doing, so I thought it'd be a nice kind of change. I have loaded as many players as the game will let you, as I do in pretty much every one of my saves. I'll load every single player possible. It says estimated game speed is half a star. I have not had an issue. This is the same setup I have when I'm streaming, which I haven't done for a while, but if you do want to follow me, it's twitch.tv/Foggy _plays. Yeah, _plays. But it flows fairly quickly. There's no, like it says there, my computer performance is 3.5 star. I think it's fine. You also get like the majority of the regens, so it's quite handy for especially for this, because I can't imagine it's going to be overly easy getting Hungarian players. So having the Hungarian leagues downloaded from the Steam Workshop, it's going to make life a little bit easier. So we're going to just I'm going to jump in and I'll bring you back sporadically at points if some worldly Hungarian shows up that I've never heard of. Because to be fair, I don't have a huge knowledge of Hungarian players. So it is going to be something that I've we're going to learn together. It's going to be something that we're all going to come together. And if any of you know of Hungarian players, so because there's some random Hungarian new Gabor Kirali or Zoltán Gera that you know of, leave it down below in the comments, and that would be very much appreciated. But I'll probably jump ahead. I might be wearing a different shirt. I don't know how long I'm going to be sitting here, because I'm starting this at 20-1. Having just recorded, I think it's 2 or 3 episodes of my other series. So this is going to be like once, maybe twice a week I upload it. So it's just going to take a day or two off the main save. But if it's something that, like, when we get to like the Euros or World Cup time, qualifying stages, I might maybe upload it on top of the main save. But I do have an idea of how often I'm going to be uploading it. So what I'll do is I'll jump ahead. If anything crazy happens, then I'll bring you back in. If not, the next time you see me pop up on the screen, we'll be playing Estonia. And that should be fun. So I'll see you guys in just a second. So we are eventually back. As you can see, I am wearing different clothes. It took so very long to get to the first game of the European National League qualifier group league in international league division group thing. We're in a group. We're playing Estonia. Before the game, in the interviews, there was an awful lot of questions about my team selection, because I got rid of Adam Bogdan. I tried getting a striker out of retirement, and they said, you happy that he said no to you? And I was like, no, not really. So we've spent a lot of time trying to figure out what the best way to play this team is. There's not a whole lot defense-wise. We have a very abundant amount of wingers, so we have to play with wingers, because sorry, I think my cats scared each other. We have a lot of wingers. A lot of them play on either side, but most of them want to play on the left. We have a couple of good attacking midfielders as well. A little bit lacking in the centre of midfield, but strike-wise, we're not overly... We don't have too many players. Apart from Sazali, we have maybe Nemeth, but he's better at playing as a winger. And Beloa, who's not really... He's more of a winger as well. Sazali is the only out-and-out striker we have in this squad. But we are expected to win this game fairly easily. I am giving it debuts to a good few people. Orban is uncapped, which I can't believe when I started. And Who else is getting their debut? Salali. No, he's got 8. It's Saloy. Yeah, he's the... So he plays left as well. Like, there's so many people that can play on the left wing. There's a couple of people I recognised straight away from previous experience with, kind of like, even just in general, previous experience. Obviously, Gulassi. Kenny Otigba. He's a player I used to sign an awful lot in like 2010, 2012 game. Tomas Kadar. It's a very good player. Adam Nagy. Jucek is a player that I've always enjoyed playing, because he's, in older games he was fantastic. I don't know if he's the same now. Obviously Cesali, I've known him. I recognise his name. Zoltan Stieber from his days with Aston Villa. Nemeth from his days with Liverpool. Yeah, Liverpool. I think Baloa as well was one that maybe it's a different Baloa. Anyway, we are going to kick off now. Nagy is a playmaker, but I'm going to play him as box to box today because Kalmar can only play as a playmaker, but he's better passing. I want to play Nagy as a roaming playmaker, but there's no one else that can really do box to box, or Mazzala, which is kind of the positions I prefer to have. They have Ojima up front, and Jager, and Klavan. They haven't got a terrible team they're starting today. They were saying that we were pretty much nailed on to win the game. But I don't know. I'm going to say we're favourites for a reason. The lads don't really care. I have brought in a couple of new backroom staff. It's like the cats know the second I start recording. They're like, oh, we just start playing now. It's a special day. I'm delighted. Yeah, we're expected to win this fairly comfortably. I'm not sure it's going to be a comfortable win, but I would obviously like to think that it's going to be a game we do actually win. Oh, we can't see the league table. Okay. Oh. Hello? No. What about if I put a league table up here? No. Oogie. Oh, I already matched that there. Don't want to see the overview. What did I have up here? Alright, I'll put the focus attacks up there. Oh, 16 minutes in. Demand more. Not the report. Yeah, I put a Sonia's formation there so I can see what it is. Yeah, there's an awful lot of, like I said, wingers in this team. So I do have to kind of base my formation around wingers. Not too many people have wanted to join us. Like, not many people have wanted to declare for Hungary. There's an Irish guy who's part Hungarian who plays for Leicester City who came up on my scout reports, and I was like, I'll have a look at him and see if he's any good. He's fine. He's probably never actually going to play for us, but he declared for Hungary. And there was a Serbian playing in Italy who's part Hungarian. I wanted him. He would have been fantastic. We've probably gone straight into the team. Nah, he was humming and hawing. I want to see if Serbia are going to call me up first, and then I'll come back to you if they don't. So 0-0 at half time. We've been quite dominant so far. I don't think I told you what formation we're playing. Nobody seems to care. So we're playing a custom, or we're playing counter-attack. Are we? Thought we were playing the controlled possession. Oh, I didn't fix. I must have clicked on the wrong one. Just a moment. Yeah, let's put the 2E there. Yeah. Yeah, that's the way I had you. Is there anyone playing well, Cesali's not playing well. But do I really want to bring anyone else on for him? Debatable. A lot of our players play in America as well, which is peculiar. The one player I wanted that I was expecting to do better was Zuzek, and he's not really doing it for me so far. Come on, let's show some passion. Jager. Golaski picks it up. I think very little is happening so far. Cesali picked up a yellow card. He's playing horrendously. So, I'm going to take off Zuzek. I'll bring on Nemeth. We'll put him to attack. Cesali's not playing well, but actually, you can play up front, but are you any good at anything? Not really. Well, wait, what can you do? No. Yeah, we'll just leave Cesali do his own thing. Maybe I just swap him to... be a pressing forward on attack. Hello, car. Like, nobody's playing too well. Actually, put Zoltan Stieber out onto the right wing, because that was originally where he was originally the one I was going to play, but he joined late because of commitments to his club or something. Sally's not playing well, so you know what? Walk away, lad. You want to be an advance forward. What if I swap to 2 What do you want to do on the left? Oh, you want to be an inside forward, do you? As do all my left wingers. Solani's not playing well, so bring... I can't count to 3. Very good. Polgar. There was an awful lot of questions about him because he's not... supposedly not that good, but I think he's decent enough. And like we severely lack fullbacks. That is something we really don't have enough of for this. So it might be a case of we have to go to 3 at the back at some point, because we have, I think, 3 people in the squad that can play right back. None of them are very good at it, and we have 2 that can play at left back, and one of them is a centre back. It's not going well so far. Losing to Estonia, like the lowest ranked team. In front of 10,000 fans. I haven't set up my corner routines either. I spent so long trying to find players that I could bring into the squad that were going to make a difference. I'm just going to swap these 2 around again. Yeah, you want to be an inside forward, you want to be an advanced forward. Go out and do things. Make the things happen. I don't want to say push forward. Come on. Oh, see, I haven't touched any of this. We're just going to distribute over the top. Play with a super high defensive line. Super more urgent attacking. Get stuck in wasn't even turned on. Oh, that's why we only had one yellow card. We're going to lose to Estonia in our first game. Oh, the group when it gets harder as well. Well, now I know that I need to fix that formation. I must have selected the wrong one because that was for when we play bigger teams. But I am kind of taking basically my non-league to legend director of football tactic and just going, there you go, Hungary. Play it. This is pretty much how I play all my games. So what I do is bring you back in a couple of days for the Greece match, and hopefully we can do better in that one than we did in the Estonia game. Okay, so we're back now for the Greece game, and I've gone for the controlled possession because that's what I meant to do in the last game. I've moved Zuzak over to the right. Nemeth is going to come in on the left. Lang comes in at centre back. Yeah, he does. Instead of Otikba. Korhut comes in for Kadar. Lovren comes in for that right back that I had on the played last time. Polgar. And other than that, we are the same. Salali is not fully fit. He is not. Okay. Go on, Kleisenheiler. You can play as a shadow striker, because why not? Yes, I would like to proceed to match. I know Nagy is a little bit tired as well, but like I said, we severely lack in the central positions, and he's a good player, so I just calmly say, go out there and impress him. Nobody gives a shit. Okay, and nobody cares that Kalmar is happy that I have faith in them. Nobody else cares. Fan Davidosi. So this is definitely going to be a lot harder of a game than the last one. Seeing as how they have Manolas, Socrates, Mitroglou. Even though an awful lot of people would say Mitroglou is not that good, I think he's... Oh, Nagy. I think he's quite a good player. But with Nemeth on the left today and Zuzak playing out on the right, I think we have a good bit to offer. I'm not sure about Korhut, but I think Kadar... Yes! My right back pings it in. Not a bother. Played him at right wing last time. I almost forgot that he even played the game. Comes in 5 minutes in. He likes to shoot from distance, so I told him to shoot more often, because why not? My entire right side has quite good long shots as well. So Zuzak is, I think it's like 16 or 18. I think I'm pretty sure it's 16. But Lovren has 12, but he seems to... One of his preferred roles player preferred things is to shoot. So why not? Work away, lad. If you're going to hit them like that, hit them all day long. Ooh, I thought Donis is going to do the business on us. I'm going to say get creative. This is why I love this formation and setup, because it gives a lot more kind of movement, and players are a lot freer when they're moving around. I don't know, it seems that if you don't have the best players, like we don't have the greatest players at the minute, I think that it makes up for it, because it's just like push forward, attack, just pass around. It's beautiful. Like with Forest Green at the minute, we're very much not good enough to be in the league we're in. But because the lads are playing with this formation, like I won the league in Germany with Hertha Berlin in my second season on stream with this, so I know it works. I like it. I'm comfortable playing it. I know we're going to concede goals by playing it because we play with a very high defensive line. And the latest update makes it so that that affects everything. Cesali, Thanos Donis. Alright, we're going to halftime. 1-up. It's not too bad. Their team's not playing well at all. This is very good. Very, very good. This is night and day to Estonia. Maybe it's because I'm speaking in English and they're all speaking Hungarian. Because I've only been in charge for a little over 2 months, maybe 2.5 months now. So I'm guessing that they're like no idea what this fella said. Well, like there's probably a couple of them understanding. They don't really care, so. But I know with the latest update, the winter patch, it made it so that counter-attacking football is better. But I think I've tweaked this formation enough that I can continue playing the way I want to play, and we're still able to kind of do everything that we're intending on doing. Like go out, attack, like short passing. I'm going to take Zuzek off again. It's just not been good enough. Yeah, Sultan Stieber can go on the right. Like they've had 38% possession. We really are controlling possession. Cesali's not playing well again. Maybe it's time for Saloi to make his competitive debut. Yeah, put you to advance forward, make you an inside forward. You want, yeah. And I actually have a complete wing back as well, which is, I absolutely love complete wing backs. Doesn't look like too much else is happening, so we're going to take Nagy off because he's a bit tired. Alec, oh, you're the DM actually, you're not that. Salali, You're meh at playing. That's something we definitely need to look for. I need to look to get more central midfielders into the team. Because like I said, as it is, there's far too many wingers. And again, I forgot to... He just assaulted him. Sultan Stieber clears it. Nobody's there to get it. Nemeth! Oh, go on, Nemeth. It's a Saloi. Pings it back in. There's Kleinheisler. Yes, beaten Greece. We have beaten Greece. And they beat Finland, so in theory we can beat Finland too. Unless Finland beat Estonia, and then I don't know what's going on. I know the praise isn't going to go through, but at least I attempted it. Yes! My right back, man of the match. To be fair, he was definitely the best player on the pitch. There just seems to be something about the strikers in this team that they lack the ability to score goals, which is a little annoying. performance has left Hungary squad in an optimistic mood at the present time. Ooh. So obviously we're going to come back for the Finland-Estonia game in just over a month. Let's have a look to see how the table is. So we're currently sitting second. Estonia beat Finland. So in theory, we should beat Finland. In theory. I am kind of hoping for Regen Day to see if there's any good players, but I'm going to keep looking for new central midfielders to come in to add to the squad. I'm also not going to be calling up Adam Bogdan because I've already said in the press that I have no intention on bringing him in unless he starts playing for someone other than Hibernian, which is weird because I'm picking two Hungarian players or two goalkeepers in the Hungarian league over him who aren't really playing anyway, and he is playing for Hibs. I just don't like him. I'm a Wigan fan and I'm not a huge fan of him. Anyway, so we will see for the Finland-Estonia game. I might throw a friendly or two in at some point. But if you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if this is something you're interested in. If you don't like it, then hit the dislike button. It's, the more interactions I get on these, the better, because then I'll know what to do in the future. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!